So this is my pattern, and here I want this side to be the right side of the fabric because I'm going to be placing it on the right side of the fabric this way. So from the neck point, I will come in by 1 inch and just pick a point on the armhole and just connect with a curved line this way. Alright, so, and I will use my scissors and remove it or cut it out. Okay, so here is my center front. Don't forget, because this cutout or this yoke, you know, because I call it a yoke, kind of asymmetric yoke, so I will remove it, and because it's going to be attached back later on. Okay, so, and that's why you need to, you know, just make a mark there or create something that would make you know that, okay, this is actually center front to center front and all of that. I'll come to the new neck point and pick a point on the armhole and connect to have a straight line. So I've already started creating my slash lines. Okay, so from this point as well, I just pick the point, and to the mid point of this line, connect together to have a straight line, and on this midpoint I will connect to the armhole. Okay, then I'll raise the waist dart up to the nipple point. So from this midpoint, I will connect to the nipple point on the other side, the left side of the front panel, and here to not the midpoint per se. Okay, I just pick the point. You can just pick any point there. So here, create a dart of 1/2 inch on this line connecting to the nipple point if you do not need a yoke. But for me, I will be adding my yoke to it. Okay, so I don't need to create any dart there. All right. Slash, can you see what I'm doing? And I will open it up by 1.25 inch. That's 1 1/4. You can open yours by 1 inch. 1 inch is okay, right? So, but I did 1 1/4. So, and I'm folding over just to close it so that I can trim out the excess paper. All right, so I am done with this. Now I will rule a line in the middle of the crease line. You know, folding it over, you already have a crease on the brown paper. So then this next line, I will just extend it to the mid crease line on the brown paper. Okay, and I will just run a temporary line there because I'm still going to open it up. Okay, so, and I will cut slash to the point that will connect me to the next line. Can you see? So I am slashing the second line. So now I will use my brown paper and open up by double of the first one. So like I said, I used, I measured one, I opened the first one by 1.25. So times 2 would have, I will have 2.25. 2.5 inches. So that's why I said you should open by 1 inch, so that you can end up having 2 inches. Anyways, I don't think that is compulsory. So, but you can just open a bit more than the first one. So that's just the logic. So now I am trying to fold to just close it up. And closing it up this way will, help you create a crease line. And that crease line is very, very important, because that's what would help you, know the next move. So I'll just lift this up. Just do this carefully, okay? So hold it. I'm holding with my finger while I trim out this. Trim it out properly. All right, I think I'm done with this. So this is how it's going to look. Can you see that it's closing up, going back to the way it was before? Okay, so now I will open up. So this is what I have. So now I am going to put my ruler and rule the crease line of this new dot I just created with my brown paper, and extend, of course, the next line, which is the third line, has to be extended as well into the crease line of this second one. I hope you understand what I'm trying to explain to you. So because you are going to cut the crease line into the next line. All right, so, and this is what I have. So I opened up by, I think, 2.5, yeah, or probably you can do 2 inches. This white paper must align properly before you cut, okay? So all these ones is just cutting the excess paper there. Okay, now I'm going to close up so that you would understand that this must go back to its original state. Okay, can you see? This is what I have. Can you see? So it has to go back to its original state. Very important. And I've decided to label it as well. 1, 2, 3, So now I will extend this line to the mid crease, to the crease line of this one, the brown paper. And I will do the same, just what I've been doing. Just follow what I've been, at least I've done like 3 now. So you have to cut the crease. So it is the crease line now that would lead you to the next slashed line, okay? So this line is long because it leads to the nipple point, the left nipple point. So now I will open up the waist dart and close it. Now I will go to the bust dart and close it as well. So as you are closing both the waist dart and the bust dart, you are opening up the new slashed line. So you don't need to open any further. Okay? So now, because it's going to involve large paper, so I needed to just measure what I want. So measuring the opening and the length, okay? So this will give me an idea of what to cut out. Okay? So now that I've secured it with my tape, I'm going to fold over to close it so as to create another crease line that will lead us to the other line, okay? To the other slash line. You know, this line involves as in the two darts, both the waist and the side dart. So that's why the bust will be a bit affected positively, right? It will protrude more because you have closed the two darts. So this is what I have. Can you see? I'm closing it back, taking it back to its original state. So, and this is what I have, okay? So now I have a new crease line, which the next line is going to lead to the middle of it. Okay, so now I'm going to be cutting through the crease line as usual. And this slash line will be opened with the amount of darts that I have, both the side dart and the waist dart. And secure with the tape. Okay, so this is what I have. And we are good to go. So I need to also measure the width and the length. Okay, now I have a cutout paper for it. Secure with the tape and fold over as usual to have a crease line also. So, and of course, this is the last one we are doing, so we don't need to cut anymore. Okay, once I just fold and cut out the excess paper, then we are done. We are done with the pattern. So the white paper must align, and that's the main reason why I decided to use a brown paper, so that you guys would be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. So only the paper that is meant for the present present opening that you should cut. Don't cut papers from the other openings. I hope you understand. So this is what I have, and I'm going to be folding and folding and folding to return it back to the way it was before. Now this is not a miniature pattern. This pattern is meant for me. Yes, a plus size me. So it will be a bit difficult for me to fold because it's a paper, right? So, but I'll just try my best to do that. So even if I have to hold it with a pin. Can you see what I've done? Can you see? So that means you have a dartless, because all the darts won't be sewn. All the darts have been transferred to, to create other designs. Okay. So, and I'm going to fold again just for you to see that this is just a manipulation. Okay. So if you want to see the cutting and the stitching of this, please just comment, show me how to cut and sew it. Show me how to cut and sew it. Just comment that. Show me how to cut and sew this, and I will do exactly that. Okay, so if you're interested, let me know in the comment section. It's actually very simple. Very, very simple. Believe me. Okay. All right, so now I am done with my pattern. Can you see what I have? Okay. So I'll bring my yoke. So please make sure you give this a big thumbs up, this video, and help me to share it. Okay, share it, practice with it, because you must practice as a designer. If you want to be good, you must continue to practice. Practice what you have learned. Don't just learn, don't just watch the video, but practice, ask questions. All right, so this is what I have. Can you see? Okay, so I'm going to be attaching the yoke to it to complete the front piece. So of course it has to be center front to center front, notch to notch, and all of that, so that you can have a balanced front piece. All right, so, and make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Thydee Patterns, and even on Pinterest as well, Thydee Patterns, right? All right, so this is what I have. Subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to subscribe and share and comment. All right, like the video. In fact, liking the video is very, very good for me to grow. Thank you so much. This is all I have for you today. God bless you, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.